All right, back again, y'all. Just in time. Yeah, just in time. Misha, not Misha Tate, but Michelle Waterson is about to step into the cage already. Let's go. I think I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm sticking with my pick, Amanda Lemos, in this one. But it's gonna be a tough one. All right. Mm. Oh dang, Lemos already in there. They ain't even show the walk out for both. They must be behind or something. Let's see, highest knockout rate in UFC history. Finished 9 of 11 wins. Man. Mm. All right. Here's a tale of the tape. Waterson is 36, Lemos 35, 5'3", 5'4", 116 tonight. 116 for Lemos, 115 for Waterson. 65-inch reach, 3-inch reach difference for Lemos. All right. Yeah, Waterson has no trouble making weight, even though it's like she put on some. She doesn't have any trouble making weight, though. All right, here we go. Kevin McDonald. Here goes the co-main event, y'all. Let's get with the co-main event. Michelle Waterson versus Amanda Lemos. Let's call it. Yeah, it's just a 3-rounder. All right. Here we go, y'all. Round 1. Waterson already creating some distance. She's circling. Looking for a way to step in. Being cautious. Lemos is taking that center. I can already see she's getting ready to sit down on some shots here. She must have timed Waterson as she steps in. Both of them switching southpaw here. All right, Lemos trying to be patient here. Okay, so front kick attempt there from Lemos misses. She's trying to close distance. We have to start working them calf kicks. Okay, Waterson throws a little kick attempt, misses, circles out. All right, kick to the body from Waterson. All right. Oh, Waterson, nice calf kick. Lemos got a calf kick, and then Waters came back with her own. Inside leg kick from Waters. Ooh, sharp jab from Lemos. That was hard. Hard jab from Lemos. Body kick from Lemos. Inside leg kick from Waters. All right, Waterson trying to establish it with these kicks first. He's trying to go tit for tat. Waterson got a nice little leg attack going so far. Ooh, hard kick from Lemos. Ooh, hard right hands there from Lemos. Waterson got a little shot in too, I think, there. Yes. Ooh, that was a wild swinging right hand there. Waterson ducked under it, though. That one had knockout on it, though. She ducked it. Ooh, good calf kick there from Lemos. Waterson inside kick. See, Waterson keep it moving to avoid them headshots. Ooh. Yeah, that was a wild left hook. There wasn't no need to throw that wild because Waterson was on her way out. Sometimes she follows up with them sequences. She swings wild. Oh, body kick there from Lemos. Waterson's fighting with some authority here. You know, she definitely ain't overcautious. Hard leg kick there from Lemos. Lemos, she just don't throw a lot. You know, she just don't throw too many jabs either. You know, she throws a lot of intensity. Oh, level change there from Waterson. There goes the takedown. All right, got 48 seconds here. Waterson's got this first takedown. Lemos is on her back. All right, Waterson looks like she got some control here. Let's see what happens, okay? And you got Lemos tying up. Trying to keep it in close. She's trying to get her in a guard. But no, Waterson's refusing that guard. She's keep that step around that leg. She'll stay in that half guard. And this is one of the scenarios I, predicted. Waterson going to try to get a takedown. Ooh, good shot from Waterson. Good right hand. Waterson trying to go for armbar. She ain't going to get it, though. Oh, man. All right. Wild Tiger said that was okay round. Yeah, not bad. I had to give it to Waterson, though. Lemos going to have to pick it up. You know, it's kind of a chess match, but yeah, I'm going to give that one to, I'll give that round to Waterson. No, this co-main event is actually 3. Yeah, it was actually, I thought it was going to be 5 too, but I guess they changed it. Or I think it was already scheduled as 3. It might be behind on this. Wild Tiger said, what if Waterson wins? I wonder what's next for it. If she wins, shoot, who could be next? I gotta look at the division again. Mackenzie Dern's already fighting Yan Zhana. I don't know. All right, let's look at round 2 real quick. Here we go, round 2. All right. Head kick attempt there from Lemos. Yeah, that was 10-9 for Waterson. Yeah. All right. Ooh, right hand there from Lemos. Lemos got to start, throwing out. Ooh, body kick from Lemos. Got to slow Waterson down. Got to slow her down with these shots. Yeah, Lemos doesn't throw a lot, so the rounds where she's just sitting there waiting for the big punches, that's what costs her. See somebody like Waterson come along and steal it with a takedown. Oh, she dipped under that right hand. Angle out there by Waterson. Ooh, side kicks to the body from Lemos. From Waterson. Ooh, hard right hand kind of deflected there from Waterson. Ooh, Waterson dipped under that right. She dipped under that right. Ooh, she got another single leg. She got another takedown. Uh-oh. Lemos gets it down. She pulls guard. Oh, guillotine. Can she take it? Oh, sink it in? Can Lemos sink it in? Wow. She's out. What? Oh, she tapped. Okay, she tapped. Wow. That was crazy. Waterson tapped. The referee didn't see it, but she tapped. So she ain't arguing. She tapped. Maybe it was on the left side. Let's go back and see. Hold on. Okay, so when she changed that single leg, Lemos pulled that guard. She gets that guillotine. I think it's on the left side. Where's the tap? The tap is on the left, I think. Yeah, see? We didn't see it was on the left side. She tapped. Yeah, she sunk in on that. Wow. That was crazy. I guess she was just so quick with it. She was just tapping anyway. The referee, he happened to be on one side, so it was like it ain't his fault. So Lemos let her go, that's what yeah. Yeah. You had to look at the replay on that one. Yeah, man, that was James. That was out of nowhere. Dang. Well, I went 3-0 tonight. I thought it was gonna be, a decision because I was like, Lame Waterson moves around a lot, but Waterson, this is the second time she's been finished by submission. That was quick. That was almost like Andrade did to her. She came with the quickness, boy. Other than that, Waterson was doing okay. Listen to Kareem talking about he told you, man, these are all my picks, man. I told all y'all. Shoot, I was 3-0 tonight. What you talking about? These are everybody I picked. But Waterson still put up a good fight. It's like I said, because she won the first round. Shoot, I'm 3-0 tonight, man. I told all y'all. But yeah. Waterson, I don't know if she washed. She still looked all right. You know what I mean? Like she looked good the first round. That was just I think it was just an angle. You know what I mean? Like it was just an angle where she didn't see it coming, and boom. Oh man, look at Waters. I feel bad for her though, because she was doing okay the first round. Yeah, it sunk in, man, on that left side, and it sunk in, and she started tapping on the left side, so the ref didn't see it. Wow. Oh man, yeah, I like Waterson's movement too, man. She was taking away the power, which I was impressed with. Tree said Waterson was so long out, and it's actually good. Yeah, she was actually good. I think she could stay. It ain't like she didn't get like beat up like Misha Tate did. You know what I mean? Like she can stay. That's not final. You know, Misha. It wasn't like she got beat up like Misha Tate did. So no, like Michelle deserves another chance. She didn't look bad. She just got caught by you know Lemos pulling that guard like that and getting the guillotine. It was just a mistake. It wasn't like she was too slow or getting beat up. See, it was just a bad. It was just an error. It was an error she made, and she made weight fine. So I don't think it's any. I don't think it calls for retirement. No, she ain't done yet. She ain't been finished, but this is the second time she been finished in her career, and she was dealing with a little bit of a layoff. So no, Michelle ain't done. Full credit to Lemos though, because she got a legit win over somebody competitive. This ain't like Jessica I or Roxanne or like I said, Tate. She can still come back from that. But yeah, Lemos needed that. That was a good win to get her back into the top 10. Yeah, and the boss said nice when you're competitive. Yeah, it was competitive until the finish. Because Waterson was doing good at taking the power away. She was landing shots, using nice angles. But that was a nice scramble by Lemos. She locked in and she saw the neck. She went straight for it. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. YouTube user is just like last fight. She just got caught like last time. Like Andrade got her in that standing head and arm. It was just there. They just saw it and they took advantage of it. The boss said Lemos versus Torres. Yeah, Lemos. Yeah, Torres. Yeah, it's not bad. Think about it. Who else is in there? Let me see. Who else is in the division? Lemos, Torres, Lemos, Ebas. Yeah, Lemos, Torres. Because she been chasing that fight. Lemos, Torres, Lemos, Ebas. Yeah, Kareem said he like when fighters have movement. Yeah, you need footwork. Yeah, Michelle's got good footwork. Yeah, and that was helping her out for the most part, because the more she stayed out of range and mobile, Lemos had a hard time landing clean. Y'all see that, right? Like, yeah, Lemos needs a jab. Yep, I said that. Yeah, Lemos didn't really pump out a jab, so it kept her behind. And of course, as you can see, she won by submission and not with her striking this time. So yeah, future, she needs to be a little bit more loose, not always loading up. She threw one wild left hook too. I was like, yo, that was too wild. Like Waterson's not there to be caught by that type of stuff. So yeah, Waterson's 18-10 now. Yeah. She got a lot of close losses though, nothing too bad. So the boss said don't keep her away from Lemos. Yeah, that fight is more tailor made for her. Lemos boy. Yeah, Lemos has the power. People always disagree with me, but I say Lemos got the chin. Lemos is chinny. No. Ebas is chinny. Excuse me. Lemos got the power. Ebas is chinny, and she'll stand and bang. So Lemos will put her to sleep. All right, Bluebird, what's up? He said, picked fighters with my heart instead of my head and paid the price. Good thing I didn't get bet money. Waterson letters. Let herself get caught. Panay looked old and Tate looked relatively weak against Murphy. Yeah. They did you pick all them? Did you pick Panay, Waterson, and Tate? Dang. Yeah, Lemos is up. Yeah, they're around the same age. Yeah, so yeah. Corinne said she gets off balance. That's true. Yeah, like she threw that one wild left hook off balance. I was like, stop swinging so wild. See if she just like flick jabs out here and there. Just throw a couple jabs out, throw some little air punches. Not so much intensity. You can set up the big shot, but she was swinging wild. Like, yeah, that one left hook she threw was off balance. Dang, Bluebird, he said he picked all of them, man. Dang, he picked Panay, Tate, and Waterson. I could understand the Tate one for me because yeah, Tate, I was kind of having trouble with that, but then I just settled in and said, you know what, I'm gonna take Murphy across the board. I started to do the old analyst thing and fan thing. And I said I'm gonna pick Murphy across the board. Forget it. But I thought that would have been the closest one. I mean, this one here didn't go in the fashion I thought it would. Lemos came with the submission. Her striking wasn't as effective. Wild Tiger says I'm watching the main event. Grimms, I like Lemos, but she's not a top contender. No, not yet. Not yet. Yeah. Jane Tate looked bad. Awful. Awful slow. Awful bad. All right, this main event's playing, so I'm gonna go ahead and watch it here. All right, Rodriguez on his way out. Bluebird said too bad Waterson got caught. It was starting to look interesting after that takedown. Yeah. Um. So yeah, Tate was a hard one to pick for me, but when the actual fight started, yeah, Waterson started to look like she was, taking control or gonna do something interesting. Yeah. So Waterson would have been a pick where I've been like, wow, she started to look the part. She looked like she was gonna be, making it competitive. But she did win around. Let me see. Next week is the main event. Just I think Jin Kim, Jocelyn Edwards, and the main event, which is Pena Nunes too. That's all the women fights we have next week. So the boss says he's got Ortega by decision. Okay, I'm gonna go with Rodriguez. Grim said Lemos has good technical ability, but you're right. She needs a jab footwork and better start changing up the pace. Yeah, her power can't keep throwing power in every single shot. You know what I mean? Like it's gotta be a change of rhythm there. Who knows? Tisha Torres might outwork her. So she might want to take on Ebos instead of Tisha. Tisha's strong as hell. Like Tisha versus Lemos, I might have to rock with Tisha in that fight. Because she's got the wrestling too and she's strong. All right, the boss said he got Dakota Tate and Lemos. Dakota Taylor's. Excuse me. Yeah, so Lemos better ask for E-Boss. She want to secure another quick win to get to the top. Secure somebody that's gonna bang and doesn't have the chin to stand up to her power. Uh, 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 uh. Tisha's fast. Tisha being that fast might be some problems. Chaz Kim said, I know some people are saying they see it, but I don't see the champ material. Lamos credit for the submission win. Yeah, nah, not yet. No, not yet. Still got to be a little bit. She got to get a little bit more work in there. Not enough. Not enough. I'm seeing in more and more fights. I need to see a little bit more. Yeah, I need to see a little bit more of her fights. To she need to do more basically. To get to the top 5, top 4, so on. Because that was a scenario I played out too. I said Waterson's ground game might be an issue. Mr. said Waterson showed how you should come back in the octagon. Yeah, like she's not done yet. Kareem said keep it going. All right, I will appreciate it. Yeah, I'm not going. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going to the main event. Chad said getting double A by Waterson's not a good look. Yeah, what's the name? Marine Rodriguez had that issue too. So that's why Marina still needs to do a little bit more work on her takedown defense. But Waterson's tricky, you know what I mean? Like she'll fight on the outside and then boom, her takedowns are so quick. And that's where Misha Tate failed tonight. Hers were like, they were just stuffed, like 7 out of 7. I think 7 out of 7 or 8 out of 8 takedown stuff. They were just slow. Misha Tate was just slow. Yeah, Marina got taken. Yeah, she got taken down. She got a little control, but the round that she did get taken down, she still lost. If I remember correctly, yeah. Against Waterson. Like Rodriguez still is a better survivor, I think, on the ground. She's been able to make do with what she has to get to the top. She throw more punches too. Boss, if Lemos was young, I would say she's champ potential, but she's already 35. I don't think she has the right time to make big improvements. Yeah. Like Whaley's got, a lot of time to get better. Mackenzie Dern's got a lot of time to get better still. Rose has had, a lot of time to get better. She's still young, so Chaz said Tracy Cortez don't need to be in his corner. Oh man, she's in the top 15 now. We got Aljamain Sterling in the crowd. Who else is there? Oh man, had to get up early for this car. I'm getting a little sleepy. Yeah, man. Yeah, Waterson can be another little gatekeeper for where she's at. You know what I mean? Like she can still beat fighters. Like who knows? Loopy come up, she beat Loopy. Uh, what's her name? Luana Pinheiro. She's a test for them girls. So she can hang around. But yeah, Lemos, I agree, man. Like her being 35, we got to see a lot of, I won't say a lot of big changes, but so many improvements need to be made to be elite. You know what I mean? Like with this selection of strawweights we have at the top, so many different styles. She's got to be able to beat all those different type of styles, because you never know who it is she might have to fight. She's got to have that takedown defense. I mean, this move here was nice, but there's going to be rounds where it's not always going to be open like that. Yeah, I got boost buffer like turned down to like 20%, and y'all can still hear my bit. I'm gonna have to hit mute for a second. Yeah, let me mute him. Yeah, I did pick Gatto. In that Tracy Cortez fight. All right, yo. I think I'm gonna go with Ortega. Not Ortega. I'm going with Rodriguez. All right, let's see what we got, y'all. Let's look at the main event. Ortega, Rodriguez. Here we go. All right. All right. Ortega eats a jab from Rodriguez. He's storming straight in. He's closing distance. Left hook by Ortega. Oh, left hook from Rodriguez. Ooh, hard jab. Hard left hand there from Rodriguez. Turns that angle. Ooh, good 1-2 by Ortega. By Rodriguez. Left hook by Ortega. A lot of pressure from Ortega early on here. Rodriguez, he's trying to pump his jab out and turn some angles. But he's eating a hard right hand there from Ortega. Ooh, good sharp southpaw jab from Rodriguez. He's in southpaw stance. Good hard right jab. Back to orthodox. Ortega putting on a lot of pressure. Missed with those last two shots. Uh-oh. Ooh. They exchanged some hard shots. A good snapping shot from Rodriguez. Ooh, good knee. Ooh, good calf kick there from Rodriguez. Rodriguez could cut around the right eye, though, from one of them left hooks. Level change from Ortega for the clinch up. Ortega walking Rodriguez to the cage. Rodriguez got a little cut under his eye. Ooh, got those little strikes working from Rodriguez on the cage. Good knee from Ortega. Knee to the face. Rodriguez starting to bleed from that little opening now. Blood is starting to leak. Ortega trying to fight this inside fight, trying to get it to the ground now. He's trying to avoid those striking exchanges. Yeah, Ortega's already been cracked a few times, man. Yeah, he's seen some hard shots. He's not doing too much here. He's just clinching up. It's Rodriguez who's landing them strikes to the side of the head there. All right. Let's see if the ref does. See if he breaks them, because I don't think much is happening here. Ortega trying like he's staying busy, but all right, Rodriguez is off the cage. He goes right back. I don't know. There's pressure from Ortega, but He's not doing too much. All right, they break. See what Rodriguez can do. Ooh, good 1-2 from Rodriguez. Dang, that was hard. Uh-oh, Ortega's cut on the bridge of the nose. Ortega's trying to close distance. Ooh, head kick there from Rodriguez. Ooh, front kick to the face from Rodriguez. Ortega clinches up. Dang, Ortega's taking some big shots. All right, Wild Tiger. Just have a good evening. Stay hydrated. Yes, sir. Yes, yeah. It's hot out this way. Keep on working. What happened? What happened? Is that it? Oh wow. Ortega's shoulder popped out. What? First I thought he got chopped in the throat, man, because he was like laying back holding his throat. I thought he got chopped in the throat or something because he's like, but his shoulder popped out. Oh wow. Well, he wanted that type of fight. See, Rodriguez trying to go for that armbar, and the right shoulder popped. Well, I don't know, James. He can celebrate because it was almost like an armbar. Because you see, he locked in the arm. I know he just didn't extend it, but the shoulder popped from that attempt. So I mean, it was anticlimactic, like they said, but still, dang. It popped from the submission attempt, so it's a win. I mean, it wasn't like the win we wanted to see, but I mean, I picked Rodriguez anyway, so. So you think Yair created that shoulder pop? Basically, he has something to do with it. You know what I mean? He has something to do with it. So hey, it's just like he couldn't get the full, extension for an armbar, but the position he was putting in, contributed. It's just like I don't know if you setting up a left hook, but you land the right hand first, and it knocks the person out. I know that's different, but you know what I mean. Like you want to knock him out with the left hook, but your right hand actually drops him first. So I'm thinking that the position he had him in dislocated the shoulder before he could even get the arm and extend it. That's just me. I'm just saying, like, because if I had a dude down like that and the shoulder acted up, I'd be like, hey, at least I didn't have to go all the way. And, hey, I got it quicker than I thought. I'm not just saying that because I picked Rodriguez either. I'm just saying. Dang, I couldn't miss the night, boy. All the picks I got right as far as the men, too. Shane Burgos, I picked Shane to win. That was kind of a close one. Uh, what is his name? Lee Jingling and Yair Rodriguez. Ortega, boy, he better step his game up. Ortega was getting hit a lot too. Ortega was taking some big shots too. Pedro, what's going on? He said, did you see that Andrade is out? Yeah, I did. I did. I heard it. I heard the commentator. I heard the commentator say it. So when Lauren Murphy called him out, the commentator said that Andrade was out. and I think Chikagan might be back in. So hey, we back to where we started, right? I'll take that because I was I was more interested in Chikagan Manoa anyway. I had my heart set on that fight anyway, so I'll go back to take it. James, all I'm saying is after this win, can we really say Yair is better than Ortega? I have no horse in this race. I have no horse in this race either, but I think what I've seen from Rodriguez in this fight and his previous fights, I think his skill set in stand up is better. I think that his striking and his stand up is a little bit more disciplined. All right, y'all chill out, y'all. It's just a fight. Just a fight. Freak accident, In a way, yeah, he got it though. Yeah, James. It was getting interesting, yeah. But I mean, like, even from previous fights, how this was playing out is kind of how I thought it was gonna go for the rest of the fight. I mean, like, of course, that doesn't say it was gonna happen. I'm just saying, like, I think his skill set is a little bit more sharper from what I've seen. I don't think when he fights, if he gets this Volkanovski fight, I think Volkanovski is going to be on a different level, though. I don't know. They might have to do it again, though. Yeah, the boss. Yeah, Yair was piecing Ortega up, but yeah, I would like to see him stay on it. Yeah, I mean, if this round wasn't enough to decide, maybe we should just go back and run it back. Dang, man, that's yeah. At first, I thought like he got chopped in the throat or something, so they had to stop because the way he was holding, I thought he was holding his throat at first, but I was like, oh man, the shoulder, nah. Okay, y'all. Well, that's a wrap for this card tonight, or this evening. Got a chance to call some good fights. I thought the WMMA fights were good. Um, Ducote did a great job. I'm gonna have to do a video talking about Ducote. So Ducote, who else? Lauren Murphy. We're gonna talk more about Lauren Murphy and Lemos, right? So yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat for everybody coming through. Um, like always, we'll talk again maybe later. I don't know. I'm a little tired. I had to get up early for this card. If not, we'll talk tomorrow at our usual time at 7 and maybe earlier. Maybe earlier. So I'll be on a couple of times tomorrow. Let me see. The boss said WMMA fights were delivered. I'm very impressed with Dakota. Yeah, they did. They delivered. They delivered. And yeah, I'm always impressed with the improving Emily Ducote. that young lady is improving. You know what I mean? Like she's getting better and more confident. Colton in the building. What's going on, Colton? Colton said Misha doesn't have that dog in her anymore. Okay. No, she didn't. Yeah, if Dakota would have stopped Panay, that would have put the cherry on top. When she started tagging that leg, I was like, okay, get her out of there, get her out of there, because Panay was hurt. Boy, like that leg was hurt. But shout out to for staying in there. Yeah, Colton, what'd you think about Lauren Murphy's performance though? I was impressed. For the level we always hear people say Misha takes on, right? Like I got to give Lauren Murphy some credit here. Lauren Murphy got a reinvented energy about her. Lauren Murphy said that she wants another title contender fight and wants to redo things. She got a new team, so hey, let's see it, right? Cole said Misha approached that fight like she was going to walk all over Lauren Murphy. She comes off kind of delusional. Yeah, I told man BJ man, I was like, yo, Lauren's gonna box her head off. Like I said, those are my exact words. I said Lauren is gonna box her head off because she just does not have the defense. Yeah, she landed some strikes too, but blood started pouring in the first round. Just like I said, and Lauren Murphy started putting hands on her and stuffing takedowns. 8 out of 8 takedowns, right? Because I knew Lauren Murphy's hands, not even her kickboxing, but just her basic boxing, was going to carry her in this fight as long as she was strong enough to stop Misha's takedowns. But Misha looked slow, like even slower. Yeah, Lauren looked good to me. James Perez said, but how delusional can Misha be? I mean, how did she really think she was going to get whooped? Bullet? And she was saying, I always meant to be a flyweight, like at least show up on fight night. But that's crazy, James. What I don't know if y'all heard the interviews. I talked about this, but like y'all gotta listen to what these fighters say sometime, right? In one breath, she said she was always meant to be a flyweight, right, James? But then in another interview, she says Mick Maynard told her to move down to flyweight. So did she really want to do it? How did how did that work? You know what I mean? Like did Mick Maynard want her to do it? So how does it go? How do you think we should take that? I mean, did she really want to be a flyweight, or was it his doing because she wanted to get closer to a title shot? Did she do it because of that? Because they needed her there, or what? But yeah, I've already said like what Tyler did. She just don't have the youth on her side, the athleticism to do that. Tyler took advantage of Valentina coming at her, but Misha's never had that type of defense. Like Tyler's eye was swelling from a headbutt combined with a shin kick, but Misha's eye was swelling from just straight boxing. It was just from straight boxing. You know what I mean? Like straight left hands to her left side of her face. Like if you look at that picture I posted, she was catching punches from that on the left side of the face from the left jab. Yeah, look, Murphy looked much better. Yeah, her takedown defense was solid. Yeah. James Press said Murphy looked good, but highly doubt she beats the top of the division. Remains to be seen. Yeah, even at this point, if she doesn't beat the top, I think she'll be a good test for them all. You know what I mean? Because she's still what in her last 6, 7 fights, she's what 6-1, only lost to the Bullet. So she's still a good player in the game. Darby said, "Do you think Tate no longer has a grit, or was it the weight cut?" I think I ain't gonna lie. I think it was the weight too. But like when she was really getting hit in the face, she just could not turn it on. I don't think 125 is for her. Like, she looks slow. The way Murphy was like handling her in the clinch, she looked tired in the first round. And like I said, that was gonna be the question about how she moves. Cole said Misha didn't have aggression. It's like she waits. She was trying to fire off first, and they play patty cake or something. Yeah. She was very tentative. Yeah, contradictions like that. But Macy Barber, they have to say stuff to boost themselves, basically. Yeah, because you and Lauren Murphy talking about the first time they fought, her and Valentina, like she's saying she should have withdrew. Everything is kind of different from the last time you heard him from to now. So the boss said, in my opinion, they should make a Tate versus home rematch as a retirement fight for both. They both lost a step. Yeah, I mean, at this point, they're both in the same boat, really, right? I mean, Holmes been gone for what, like over a year now? Shoot, that's why I said Chikagan probably would beat Misha Tate at 125. If that would have been Chikagan, I think she just would have beat her with movement and just combinations. Cole said, do you think Lauren Murphy has a chance against Manon or Andrade? I think she has a better chance against Andrade than Manon because of the size. But I still see both of them. I think I still see both of them beating her though. Like, as far as like how it plays out, like I think with Andrade being a little bit shorter, I think Lauren Murphy could take advantage of certain moves, but she still gets hit a lot. So I think she would lose to both of them, but I just think one might be more one-sided than the other. Mark, what's up? He said Lauren is one of the largest and strongest flyweights, despite her not using that to her advantage against Valentina. Misha could likely ragdoll Grasso. He said, I say that as a general Grasso fan. Grasso is just a bit undersized for flyweight at the moment. I don't know. Because in this fight, she didn't even she looked slow. Grasso has been building up her strength. That's not easy to call for me. I don't know. Y'all think Tate would ragdoll Grasso? I'm trying to picture it. I'm just factoring in, certain things. Because I'll tell you one thing, I know Grasso would be landing with combinations straight off the rip. Like, the minute Grasso lands in combinations, it's going to slow Tate down. But if she gets a grip on her, even like on the cage, does she have the strength to pull Grasso down or even like get position on her now? Like, Grasso's been working on her ground game. Like, she's feeling muscle out now. So I've heard. Well, I've, seen in Macy Bar, but I've been hearing it. She's getting stronger. But like I said, I'm just trying to picture it myself. I'm not fully disagreeing. I'm just trying to imagine it because, Misha Tate, yeah, I wanted to give her credit for strength in this fight, but she really just did not look it. Gary Balder said Misha's too slow for Grasso. Farkas said not ragdoll. Yeah, because you got to remember, they're meeting here in the middle at 125, and I think it comes down to who handles 125 weight cut better. Whereas Grasso puts on weight, and it gets stronger. And Tate has to make a rougher weight cut at the age of 36. So I think that kind of makes her weaker. He said if Misha can get her hands on Grasso body lock style, that's not a guarantee. I expected her to get her body lock to be more effective with Lauren Murphy too. Nicole said he don't think so. James Perry said, "I name one good thing that Tate did anywhere in this fight. I can't. Besides her landing on Lauren, and that's a given because Lauren can take punches, but I can't." Cole said Grasso's is better than people give her credit for, especially if she goes in here and handles Vivian Araujo. If she handles Vivian Araujo's strength, then I'm gonna say, oh no, not at all. If she handles and neutralizes Vivian Araujo, then no, Misha Tate ain't gonna be able to do that. Marcus said the issue with Grasso was end up boxing out. Yeah, like Fargo said, Grasso's boxing. Yeah, that nose gonna be red again. DC fan for life said after the call out from Lauren Murphy, John Ankett has said that Jessica Andrade was out of the light with Manon. Is that true or is John wrong? I think it's true. I mean, I can look it up right now, but that's what I'm basing it off of. I think Marcus Bell said it's been posted as official. Hold on. Let me see. Let's see. I ain't see Andrade say anything on her Instagram. Hold on. We got in the building. Oh, Derek Bailey, what's going on, bro? What'd you think of them fights tonight, bro? Yeah, I'm gonna look on Jessica Andrade's Instagram to see if there's anything like official from her. Let's see. Rennery said, I just thought of something. I wonder if Valentina's a little worried that she may have to fight Manon when Manon beats Andrade. I have heard Valentina mention Manon or acknowledge her. I think she mentioned her in one interview. She did mention her skills. Yeah, Valentina did mention her once when I think James Lynch brought her up. She said she didn't know who Aaron Blanchfield was though. But yeah, she knows Manon. Darby said Grasso would piece her up. Her stationary hit would be easy target. Right. But yeah, I know where Mark is coming from about the grappling standpoint. He thinks that the grappling might favor, but we'll see. He thinks the grappling favor Tate, possibly off the strength and the skills. The boss said even if Grasso gets taken down, she still beat Tate with the stand up. Just holding someone down doesn't always get you a win on the scorecards. Let's see. Parker said I would not say worry, but she is on her mind as a contender. Darius, I missed them because I didn't know they were coming on at 11. Yeah, man. You should have tuned in yesterday because I announced it yesterday that they were coming on at 11. Shoot, I had to get up early for this one, man. I was watching the first fight, still laying down, bro. That's why I'm tired because I ain't a morning person. I was watching that Emily Ducote and Panay fight, laying down. I about wanted to go back to sleep and I watched that fight. But I'm glad I did get up and watch it because it turned out to be good. All right. Yeah, Andrade ain't say nothing on Instagram about her fight. Did she? Hold on. Andrade ain't say nothing on Instagram. Mark said, if you think about it, who else other than Valentina took Lauren Murphy down? Nobody. Nobody except Sarge. And that was a while back. Sarge is only one other one like to take Lauren Murphy down. But like on her 5-fight win streak, nobody took her down, right? Yeah, Sarge took her down like years ago, but yeah, they're like the only two that have been able to do it. You know what? I don't even think Jessica Andrade could take Lauren Murphy down. Mark said, "Don't get me wrong. I think Grass will probably win that fight. I'm just saying in general, Misha taking grapple. Grapple usually stronger than yeah." Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's possible. Like if it was just like in the clinch, grappling like she was doing Lauren, it's possible. But I want to, like I said, when we see how she looks with what's her name, Viviana Rujo, and she handles her, then yeah, I would put those doubts out of my mind. Fark said, "Do you think Chikagan got her spot back and Andrade stepped back?" I don't know. I hope. I hope Chikagan is the one to do it now. I mean, I'm looking at Instagram right now. Andrade didn't say anything about the pulling out of the fight. Chikagan ain't said nothing about taking the fight. Manone's just out here working. I'm watching, look at her Instagram. Manone's just out here working, boy. Look, Manone's out here in France just an hour ago, getting work in with the weights and everything. You know, not overtraining. She just staying ready. Let me see. At bantamweight, Murphy got taken down a lot, but not at flyweight. Yeah. No, not at flyweight. Manone is next champion. Yeah, possibly. Yeah. Okay. James Perez said, who do you think is harder for Manone, Chikagan or Murphy? Chikagan. I'll say that just less like that. I think Murphy's an easier target, and Manone is just as strong. She hits harder than Misha Tate and much cleaner. Caitlin Chikagan is just too busy, too awkward. So yeah, I'll say Murphy's easier. Chikagan's a harder fight. Yeah, I think Farkas, he agrees. Cole said, I think Andrade could take Murphy down. She could, yeah, she could, but I just think she would have a hard time with it because of Murphy's elbows and her right hands, and you know her shoulders are so wide, and the way she does that little sprawl, and she puts her weight on your back, and then she separates real quick. Genesis, what's up? She said that weight class ain't for me. Shit. No, it ain't, right? It really ain't. Parker says, I think Manone beats Chikagan via decision. Yeah, I think it'll be a decision win. Parker said, do you think Shevchenko's next fight is the Nunes Pena winner? I think it is. I think it is at this point. Since Misha Tate lost, if Pena wins, I know she's gonna call out Valentina. Because if she can secure 2 victories over Nunes, she's gonna want the pound for pound, the next pound for pound fighter. However you want to do it, I don't care. Whoever you consider number 1, number 2 between Nunes and Valentina, she's gonna call out that next one, right? Because she's gonna want that challenge. She wants to get that get back. She wants revenge on Shevchenko. So Shevchenko wants a main event. So if Pena goes in here and wins this main event against Nunes, she will call out Shevchenko for a rematch, and Shevchenko is going to move back up to 135, since there is no big challenge as of now, because Manon still has to fight Chikagan. So in the meantime, Shevchenko will step up and fight Pena. That's just how I see it. Colt said, I say Chikagan beats Manon. That's why it's a challenge. I think it's a very close fight. I think it's actually style-wise, it might be more of a code to crack versus Andrade. Andrade's more one-dimensional. And that's why I want to see it, because, some people, if Chikagan was to win, I wouldn't be, like, shocked. But I think Manon can do it. I think Manon can do what Ibasa did, but better, basically. On the box side, I agree. I think out of Andrade, Chikagan, and Murphy's most difficult fight for Manon is Chikagan. Yeah, style-wise, just tough. Genesis said, yeah, it's too much of a weight cut. Especially, she had them babies and she's 36, 37, right? James Perez said it's her next fight. He said it is her next fight. You got Pena or Nunes. I got Nunes, though. Yeah, Pena Bullet too, if Pena wins, is a main event. But I'm picking Nunes. Marcus said with Misha bringing in her kids to see her fight didn't help her win. No, it didn't, man. I mean, it showed a different side of her. Like, her mind is just into being a mom, right? The boss said Shevchenko needs to stay away from 135. The Grasso Arujo winner should get a title shot, in my opinion. Really? Well, yeah, Grasso will be on her win streak, right? If Grasso goes on her nice little win streak, I guess so, right? You can argue that. Well, yeah, I mean, it's not even really an argument. It's just like whoever goes on a nice win streak gets it. I just don't think Arujo, man, her gas tank ain't fit for 5 rounds though. Amanda versus Valentina 3. Yeah, I think Amanda might win. I think Amanda might do it. Cole said, do you think Lemos could beat Wei Lee? I know a while back I thought she had some skills to do it, but let me think about it. Like, let me look at styles. A while back I thought she was a little bit higher, but now I have to look at what Wei Lee does better and how she's improved. And no, at this point, no, not anymore. Nah, I'd say Wei Lee now. I kind of favor Lemos early on, but after and plus that was during Wei Lee's kind of down period when she was losing with those last 2 fights to Rose, but her movement now and her wrestling and Lemos's lack of work and a lack of a jab and punching with the same intensity, I just think Wei Lee would be all over her before she can set up punches. You know what I mean? Like Wei Lee just really turning into more of a ball of energy now, like she used to be, but very smart. I mean, there's always those possibilities because Lemos is a good grappler, She is a good grappler at that, when she's on the ground. So, it's always open for submissions, but Whaley's just too physical. She's too active on the ground. And she's fighting at a high level, She's always, fighting at a higher level. So I think her mind's more open to know when to be busy, when to change rhythms. Um, See, I think like we were talking about earlier, with Lemos being 35 and having trouble on this level, still not switching gears up, it's going to kind of keep you back, you know. So I just think with Wei Lee's improvements, she's just she would probably win now. Yeah, yeah. And that sucks too, because I'm thinking highly of her. But I mean, Lemos got a legit win tonight, so we'll see. Mark said it sucks for Chikagan. I don't think she'll ever be able to beat Valentina. Those long limbs are too slow. Chikagan was completely outclassed on the feet. Yeah, she'll never. I don't think she'll ever win. I like Chikagan too. Like, she's one of my favorite flyweights. So people can't believe that, but yeah, it's true. Yeah, Whaley 3.0. He said Whaley probably knock her. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, her wrestling's been integrated nicely. So, yeah, it definitely helps. Farkas said Lemos, but Whaley, but Lemos is always dangerous, like Andrade. The boss said Lemos get ragdolled by Whaley. The strike would be competitive, though. Whaley's defense still looks shaky. Yeah, I just think that if she's able to roll and move at the same time, she can take away a lot of the power attempts from Lemos. Yeah, yeah. Farkas said never count them out. Yeah, I'll never count any of them out. Mm-mm. Yeah. So what do y'all think, man? Who do you think Michelle Waterson should fight? Like, you can't say she has to retire. Who do you think Michelle Waterson should fight next? That's my next question. Who should Michelle Waterson fight? And you can't say retirement. Who should Michelle Waterson fight, and who should Amanda Lemos fight next? Retirement is not a choice. Yeah, that was a crazy submission, man. I can't get over that. It was just so quick. Oh, okay. The boss said Waterson versus Dakota. Let me see. Waterson versus Dakota. Maybe not a top 11, maybe not number 11 yet. Maybe Dakota. It's not a bad fight, but I think that would be pushing Dakota a little too fast. I'd still like to see Dakota and Lupi fight, or Pinheiro fight. I think let Dakota get maybe one more top 15, just for me. I mean, Waters can fight Torres or Lemos. Oh, you mean Waters can fight Torres or Ebos? No. Waterson's already fought Torres before. Torres already beat her, and she's ranked higher than Waterson now. So Torres being higher, I wouldn't give her another opponent that's higher than her. Plus, she already fought her and lost to her. So E-Boss, let me think. E-Boss. Ooh. I think E-Boss would win that fight. Darby said Waterson versus Hill, loser leaves town. Oh, a rematch to their fight. Yeah, that'd be the second time they fought. I thought Hill won the first time. The boss said, "Oh yeah, you know what? That's right. Ducote was fighting the top 15. I keep forgetting Jessica Panay is a top 15. Yeah, you're right. Waterson versus Ducote, that's a good fight. I forgot she was ranked. I don't know why I wasn't thinking of that. Yeah, she's ranked. Yeah, Ducote versus Waterson, that's a good one. That's a good fight. Yeah, because Panay is ranked. I keep forgetting. She's just been, so in and out. Like, I hadn't fought in like almost a year. I forget. Yeah, Ducote and Waterson, I like that. Genesis said Andrade. Andrade for Waterson? Oh, wow. You trying to really kill her. I think Waterson's close to being done, but I thought her thickness ruined her from ever getting back down to atom weight. If the UFC started at Divisional, I'm not so sure she cut that weight fast. Yeah, she cut it fast, and I mean, looked good for the most part, right? Wasn't weak, wasn't slow, wasn't drained. Yeah, Waterson, Ducote. Yeah, that's a good one. And Ducote's a little bit more experienced than some of these other girls that's in the strawweight division. Some of these other ranked girls don't be hanging like that. So after she beat a ranked opponent, she should be ranked. Because E-Boss was ranked. Farkas said E-Boss should be next for Waterson. Okay. J-Ball said E-Boss was the fight to make. Jensen said Andrade. Okay, E-Boss and Waterson could fight the loser of Dern Yan. Yeah. They also consider they're both coming off of losses. Yeah, James. Yeah, Torres already beat her before. Shoot, that lose some muscle though. Yeah. James Preston, who would I give Waterson? Who did I say? If Lupi wins against Angela Hill, I'll say Lupi. But Emily Ducote, yeah, that's not bad because she should be ranked now. So yeah, Emily Ducote, yeah, that's not a bad one either. I'll say Ducote or Lupi Ganitas if Lupi beats Angela Hill. And then E-Boss is a name you can throw out there too. So he said E-Boss, she definitely wins that fight. Okay. Dang. James Perez said you got to bring back Paige to give Waterson a win. Oh, it ain't that bad. There's always somebody out there she could beat. She did not look bad tonight. Come on. There's still some names in the unranked division that she can still beat. Like, the lower you fight down, Waterson still can beat some of these other fighters. You know that. You throw Pinheiro at her, she could probably beat her. Like I said, Lupi, those girls on the bottom half, they still got to get through somebody like her. The boss said, I think E-Boss should stay at 125. She's cutting too much weight for 115. What is she walking around at anyway? Okay, so that's what we talked. Okay, that's who we were looking for an opponent. I mean, we were looking for an opponent for Waterson. So we're looking for opponents. Let me see. How about Lauren Murphy. Who's Lauren Murphy fight? Okay, the boss says she walks around 140. Damn. Well, yeah, give Lauren Murphy who she asked for, right? That's pretty much how it should go, right? So I don't think it's really a question on who she should fight. Give Lauren Murphy who she asked for. And I think we all agree what Tate needs to go back to 135 or retire. Yeah, Ebos walks around more than Valentina does. Dang, so with Ebos rank, Ebos could be fighting somebody like Andrea Lee next. You know what I mean? Like she could fight her. She could fight. Um, they might throw Jennifer Maya at her because Andrea Lee's further down the list, so she might wind up fighting her. Ebos might fight Calvillo, Nina Ansaroff winner. Who knows? Yeah, her walk weight's more than Shevchenko's. Yeah. James said if Andrade is out and Chikagan is out, it will be Murphy versus Minone right away. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it will. If they're both out, yeah. Nah, I don't think that, but I think Minone's got that. I mean, we're always open to what can happen in MMA, but I think Minone's got this victory. I mean, her new team has helped her though. Lauren Murphy's team has helped her out, so I can't knock that. Yeah, she's gonna be throwing a banana peel in it, man. If Lauren Murphy wins, then she's gonna be wanting another title shot. And then everybody's mad. Then everybody gets disappointed. And we all get we're all going to get what we don't want, right? The boss said Ebos versus O'Neal is the fight I want to see. Ebos versus O'Neal is the fight I want to see when they both recover from their injuries. Yeah, let's go for Ebos versus O'Neal in 2023, right? Ebos gonna be putting in work. Who wins that? Who you got early looking to watch? I'm gonna rock with Ebos in that one. Yeah, Genesis said Lauren Murphy's training in Houston with some good people. Yeah, I see, man. She changed the team up. She got some good people in there. So they opened her mind up, opened her eyes up to trying to get another title shot. You know what I mean? Like help her get her spirit back. I mean, the last camp, they got her on a win streak, right? But when she was in that Valentina fight, they was not giving her good advice. Let's be honest. They was not giving her good advice. But this team here, they seem to amp her up. Oh, she in your yeah, she in your city. Yeah. I know you could put that you could show it at Taekwondo, right? In karate. I know you do Taekwondo, right, Genesis? Show her the kickboxing skills, Taekwondo. I know Miranda Maverick was out there training with her too, so she getting some good looks. Yeah, my early pick on that would be Ebos. I think Ebos has more experience. Like Ebos might jab Casey O'Neal's head off. Oh man. James said, "Yeah, I'm convinced Bullet can make straw weight, and that would be a sight to see. She might murder, and she's not the tough diet type she likes to eat." Yeah, I think Bullet would do better at 115 than Misha Tate will ever do at 125 if you get that. Yeah, Genesis. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, you said you did Thai kickboxing and judo. Okay. Yeah, I don't forget this stuff. I remember. Yeah, I remember. Uh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you go down there in Houston, link up with those right people, man. Yeah, she made some right adjustments to her mindset set too. Oh yeah, that's never happening, James. Is it? Farkas said Val already did fight on a lower weight. Uh, how low did she go? Like, you mean like in Muay Thai or anything? Did she go? Has she ever fought at 115 at Muay Thai or something like that, or something around that weight? Whatever the weight classes is in Muay Thai, has she ever fought near 115 pounds? Yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, Muay Thai. I knew it was somewhere around there. Definitely there. I was uh I was watching a few of her fights a while back, but I wasn't looking at the weight on a couple of them. But let me pull up something here. This one from a few years ago, she was 138, and she went down to 134. But she was younger, yeah, she was smaller. Everybody keeps saying that now. I didn't even see Casey O'Neill did an interview. Casey O'Neill believes Tyler Santos exploited Valentina. Everybody says she was exploited or exposed. It just tested, man. But I'm gonna talk about it in the live stream. I might come back on tonight and we're gonna talk because hold on. Parker says she jumped a lot around a lot in between 63.5. Is that kilos and 55? Is that what weight? What weight unit is that? It's not pounds. 55 and lower. Yeah. What was it? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was yeah, I said I'm gonna have to yeah, shout out to coach. Shout coach Sheldon Harrison. I caught his stream a replay last night. Yeah, kgs. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was kgs. Yeah, 63.5 kgs. Yeah, I was catching his live stream last night and I heard him going in on Casey O'Neill and them, and I was like, I did not know Casey O'Neill said the same thing, talking about she was exploited. I'm like, why they keep worrying about it? I mean, that's why I say when these interviewers, these people interviewing, stop asking them about the champions. Don't ask them about the champions yet. Let's talk about what we got in front of them, or that's somebody that's right around them. So I'm gonna yeah, I want to talk about her a little bit more. And people disagree with me, but I'm like, I'm just saying, look, Casey O'Neill got work to do. She got work to do. That's why there's rankings. We gonna go in on her a little bit. I'm gonna give y'all my thoughts on her in this usual. Um, it's like the usual thing. Every time, whenever a champion goes through a test, some people think it's the time to say, "Oh, I can get it." Not everybody can get it the same way. Not everybody can do what Tyler's done or like Nunez has done. Okay, 55 kgs is 121. Oh yeah, yeah, that's pretty close then. But that was a few years ago. I don't know. YouTube either said Casey suddenly becomes a wrestler. Fargo said she wants attention. This is not about Tyler. Yeah. And she can be out for, the rest of the year, but she want that attention, right? She knows how to play a heel. I give her that. And, I have no problem with Casey O'Neill in the division. Yeah, definitely, like it livens the division up. So when it sounds like I don't like her to some people, it's not I don't like her. I just, hey, want to give people the actual truth about it, because some people simp so hard over Casey O'Neill that they don't understand that this girl has a long way to go. I know when Valentina said the same thing, that's when people will legit believe it, because Valentina said it in that one interview that she's got a lot of work to do. No, even Misha Tate said it. Misha Tate was like training with her. Misha Tate said that she reminds her of herself because she's kind of stubborn and hard-headed. Like she says, she tends to overtrain sometimes, and I think that's where the injury came from. Misha Tate said sometimes she keeps going, doesn't know when to stop. Which shows that she has heart, but you might damage yourself before you even get to the title shot. Mark said Val was asked what she thought about fighting Lauren right after the fight. She said, I expected more because Lauren is very strong. I think Val prepared for hell and didn't get it. Yeah. He said, my point is that these fight camps are making Val look better, not worse. I think her prep for Lauren's strength probably helped her deal with Santos' strength. Yeah, I did a video a while back talking about that because I said, Valentina, she works hard in her camps. So when she fights, the fight is easier. She said that too, I think. Well, yeah, she said that in the fight leading up to Lauren Murphy. Because I said that before in the past. I was like, Valentina works really hard in camp. So the fights are easy. And she comes out, says the same thing because it's true. Your fight camp has to be brutal, has to be hell. So whatever your opponent's bringing, it can't compare. Whatever you prepare for is just it's all covered. YouTube user said Casey definitely wants attention. Just look at her workout videos. Oh yeah. Right. Yeah. Like, yeah, when you say Valentina was exposed, it kind of disrespects Santos because you're saying Santos didn't have the tools. But to me, Santos did have something that was going to offset Valentina, regardless of what people think. Injury or not, I thought Santos had something that was going to take her to the 5-round fight and give Valentina a little bit of trouble here and there, right? Because what people saying they saw, they didn't see before. Because whatever was there was always there. I'll say that now. Like whatever they think they saw was always there. But what Tyler just did that night was built for Tyler. Yeah. Santos basically undefeated. Yeah, to me. The what's her name? Barella fight. It was kind of a give me. Yeah, you said Murphy's a little unit. Yeah, she's a tank, man. For Valentina to get her down, it was trouble. It was harder to get her down than it was on Andrade because some people were complaining that it took Shevchenko 4 rounds to get Murphy out of there. But you gotta remember, she's big. She's big and durable. Like versus Andrade. Andrade is strong and powerful too, but Valentina knew how to handle that little frame in a position that couldn't get to her. Where you're dealing with somebody this big, it's going to take a different type of approach, a different type of game plan to get Murphy down. And Murphy's not coming in as close. Yeah. Oh boy, stretch. But yeah, that's my point, James. She has success in grappling, but that just tells you how good her grappling is compared to what these other girls think they can do, right? So you have to give her full credit on her what her grappling was able to do, because they're saying that they could expose this, expose that, but there's nothing to expose because she was the same fighter she was in her last fights, right? That just shows you nobody had that type of grappling. Nobody had that type of grappling. Nobody had that type of strength to ever do it, and they still don't. Yeah, Fargus, I believe that too. Yeah, Valentina fought smarter against Murphy to me. Yeah, she did. She fought more cautious. You know, when people start booing, that lets you know that they're fighting cautious. Very careful. She was fighting very careful. With this one, she took a few more chances, and I think her ego got the best of her in some positions. Parker said, "Yeah, but man, they had Valentina in the neck crank and hurt her, but in the third, Valentina slapped her around." I gotta go back and watch that both of them fights again. Just watch them, just to sit down and study them again. Yeah, believe me, nobody's gonna come close. Like, wait, Tate really thought she was gonna be able to close distance and wrestle or even grapple with Valentina. Like, you don't even have the striking of the distance to hang. Like, at least Taylor did have somewhat of a distance, ability to measure distance to get in, and her timing was there, But the way Misha's getting eaten up by these jabs, just by you know, by a basic jab, Lauren Murphy just tagging her, tagging her, tagging her. She really thinks she can do that? Farkas said, is it ego or the pressure being celebrated by our whole country? I think part of it is ego sometimes. Because if you're looking at Jennifer Maya fight, even like when Jennifer Maya was still standing and she couldn't get her out of there, like she started pushing the fight. Like you could see it in her face, like she was like, "No, you ain't gonna stay in there because I'm Valentina." You know what I mean? I think it's a mixture of ego. Like even when she gets hit, sometimes she get ready to hit back. She's about not getting hit, hitting and not getting hit. But when somebody hits her, it's kind of like, man, she has to get her back like right then sometimes. So yeah, I think a little bit of ego was in there too. Because even like when she was on the ground with Santos, there was really no, there was really never a time I think she should have been on the ground that long with her, or even gave Santos some of those takedowns, because that's how how good she is with her stand up, right? YouTube use yeah, James Press. I don't think the whole country behind her makes her overconfident, lack focus. I think it's extra motivation, really. Yeah. Uh, YouTube users says right now, none of them have the grappling that Santos has. Casey and Macy talking about exposure and how they can beat Val, yet they're talking about a match with Santos. That's what I'm saying. Like, Santos is gonna stop them before they get to her, right? Santos is gonna stop them, but we're gonna talk about them again later, man. We're gonna talk about them again because I want to talk about how these fighters need to call out what's around them and take a step by step process. Manon said it's step by step, and she's a little bit older than them, but you see it got her where she wanted to get to. Team Bullet said, "I like her big ego, but should be wiser in her fights." So I like her big ego, but should be wiser in her fights. I think for the most part, she has been always been wise in her fights. But like I said, there's just been them times where like I said, I'm watching her closely, like Jennifer Maya, or if Joanna gets off a shot, she wants to turn it up. Tyler did make her turn it up this time. Tyler made her turn it up. Tyler really did, and even on the ground, made Tyler made her want to have to prove something. Like I don't think her ego is that big in fights. Like she still has a pretty good balance of her smarts and her ego. Like it's never like got her knocked out or close. Excuse me, not close to being knocked out or really being in too much trouble. So. Mark said, to be honest, I think if Shevchenko would have wanted to do, she could have kept Santos away and beat her on the feet. Yeah, if she kept her on her feet, she could have. Running Reed said Manon will be her downfall because she really is going to bring the ego out of her. Mark my words. The beast is on the rise. Excuse me. So Bullet has ridiculous strength for her size, but she's smaller than Santos. Santos has good strength for her size, so it evens up. Or a slight edge to Santos in grappling. Santos just needs to, like I said, be more confident in her striking. I know you can't hang with her strike for strike, but you have to use something. Hands have to be let go. YouTube user said, will Manon and Val be striking only, you think? I don't think it will. I don't think it will be only striking. I think Val might initiate grappling, but I wouldn't be surprised if Manon adjusted to her wrestling, like even on the cage. Like, say if she throws a combination, she finds herself inside. I could see Manon wanting to initiate fighting on the inside more, with her wrestling. So Val might take it to the ground if she don't want to hang with the power, but it's definitely going to be some ground moments in there. Yeah, Fargo said it's going to go to the ground, Yeah. Shevchenko's a chess player, normally wise and analytical. I'm gonna have to watch. I want to watch that Holly Holm fight again too. I haven't watched that in a while. Holly Holm versus what's her name? Valentina. Yeah. Bipolar is it Kazakh? How do you pronounce it? Kazakhstan is in Asia. It is, right? It's in Asia, right? I've heard this before. It's like what, Central Asia, right? Is it Central Asia? It's kind of like where Kazakhstan is, right? Because Gennady Golovkin, he's from Kazakhstan and he has that kind of like Russian Asian look. You know what I mean? It's kind of like in that same region, right? Kazakhstan, are they the same country? Let me look this up, guy. Because Gennady Golovkin, he looks Asian, but he still looks like he's mixed, I guess. Yeah, he's Kazakhstan. Yeah, Kazakhstan's there. They're both Central Asian countries. And I think that's why, Antonina has that, browner complexion. Because they're both like her, Golovkin, they have that Russian and China mix. Yeah. Yeah, like Jim Carter. Yeah, Kazakhstan. That's Kazakhstan. That's where Golovkin's from. And she's from Kyrgyzstan. And that's why Antonina has more of that brown shade to her. Yeah, I think it's Central. Let me look. Yeah, it's Central Asia. Yeah, Central Asia. It borders China and Russia. Yeah, that's why that would be like Central Asia. Like Ukraine. Yeah, because Asia would be on the right, so that's where you start having like Mongolia, stuff like that. To the left would be those European countries like Ukraine and so on. And in Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, they fall right in the middle. So yeah, Central Asia. Who else? The boxer Dmitry Bivol. You know, he has that Chinese yet Russian look. Golovkin does, because you know that's where they're from. And Valentina doesn't, you know, really have that look. You know, she looks more pure. She looks more pure European, and Antonina, her sister, actually looks kind of Spanish though. You know, she has kind of a Spanish look to her. Well, if you look at their mom, their mom doesn't really look pure, right? But yeah, Kyrgyzstan is smaller than Kazakhstan. I can see here it's a tiny little country, so I can see why they get behind her. You know what I mean? Because it's like she's one of their biggest stars there. So the support of that one country, that's when you have just that one person, yeah, a lot of that following is going to be huge because it's just like, oh, this is the first superstar we ever had. You know, James and Antonia looks fine. Yeah, she is. Yeah, she's definitely nice looking woman. Mark Robinson Valentina has spoken a lot about breaking her opponents, and how she can tell when they are breaking. She says it's the introduction, the accumulation of self doubt. She makes it sound like a tug of war where you can feel when your opponent no longer believes they can win. Right. And I think that's where, like, when fighters start to take her punch or when they hit her back, that's when you can see her pull, tug harder. You know what I mean? Like, she already knows she has them in a certain place of mind when they don't attack her. Yeah, Holly fights a higher weight. She's still tossing her, man. James Press said her mom has those Asian eyes slightly, not really more than Bullet and Big Sis. Yeah, she kind of had like a Muslim look to me, I think. Maybe I have to look at her again, but yeah, she just didn't look like she was white or European, you know. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, Antonina looks more like the mom, though. Yeah, Antonina looks more like her mom. Farkas said both sisters are fine. Yeah, yeah, they are. Ernest Richards said Waterson got. Yeah, that's the best way to put it. Like, Waterson did not like get outclassed. She just got. You know, so Waterson, she just got. She just got caught, right? Farkas, yeah, yeah. Run Reed says Valentine's pretty. Yeah, she is. Yeah, they both are. Ulysses said I read somewhere that Pavel is related to Valentina, but not Antonina. Wow, I didn't. My mind's just been blown right there. Same with you, Ulysses. As soon as you said that, my mind said, yeah. "Oh man, hang on." Yeah, Ulysses is blowing my mind right there with that one. Yeah, Pavel's married to Antonina. Yeah, yeah, James. Pavel's married to Antonina. You know, when you start getting into them overseas and other countries, I don't know how things work sometimes over there. You know, like what's normal to us isn't normal to them, vice versa. So I'm not one to. I can't say. Maybe if I travel abroad more, start learning more about these cultures and how things work. But yeah, I don't know, so how some people uh see things over there is it's going to be different to us, right? Or to me, because I don't know where everybody is from in here, but for me, it always looks different. It's her dad. Ulysses said Valentine is a pale blonde, and Pavel travels everywhere. Yeah, yeah. Pavel's married to Antonina. Yeah, yeah. Some people don't know that. Yeah, some people forget that. Yeah. And she got her pilot's license now and everything. Walker said it doesn't look like there's much romantic interest in either, nothing loving. That's another thing. Like again, like for me, I don't know, how marriages work overseas sometimes, their marriages don't really show a lot of affection. Because I even know some Muslim men that have arranged marriages, like to younger women. I've talked to some guys that have been arranged marriage while they live here, and they have women over there in like the Middle East or Africa. But how can you really have a emotional connection to somebody that you don't really know? So, like, I guess the same thing could be said here. You know what I mean? Like, men think of their wives as in a different way, where they don't show that type of affection that, say, you're used to where you are, where I'm used to here. You know, because yeah, I know a couple of my guys, that told me, oh yeah, I'm engaged to be married to somebody overseas. I mean, have you ever met her? But see, to me, I'm like, you ever met her? And it was like, no, I mean, it's an arranged marriage. To them, it's normal because that's their culture. But when they do get married, it's like, their wife plays their role and they play their role as just, they see themselves as the king of the household, but they don't show that type of affection. So maybe it's the same thing there. Yeah, you get more proud dad coach vibes from him. Yeah, when you see him more as like a mentor to them. So even when they are married, like Antonina and him are married, you still get like a mentor vibe for him. Oh yeah, let me ask you, Derek. Derek, you back in the building? Derek, who you want to see Lauren Murphy fight next? Mm, I can't knock, can never knock Shevchenko and how they move though. Like as far as a fighter, she's destined to go down as one of the best just female combat sports uh, champions and martial artists in history. Oh, Derek said he didn't pick her to beat Tay. Oh, okay. Mark said, I could be completely wrong, so don't run with this. But if it comes out one day that Pavel's essentially married to both Val and Anthony, I wouldn't be surprised. It seems very convenient. Yeah, again, like, um, it'd be another mind blower. Well, it's kind of settled in now because of what Ulysses said. You know what I mean? Like if Ulysses said that blew my mind. But now it's got me open to many different traditions. However, Kazakhstan or Kyrgyzstan works, you know. Marcus said you want to see a fight. Oh, Marcus, what? What if the nurse is Roxanne? Then we have a rematch, right? Yeah, the mom used to compete too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've seen that. She's a president of Muay Thai, for the youth too. YouTube users said, I know before the loss, Nunez didn't want a trilogy with Valentina, but I guarantee if she beats Pena, she'd be open to the match, especially since it'll be big money. Yeah, especially if big money and it's another main event, she could cash in again. She'll fight Valentina again. Farkas said, I think Valentina can beat Amanda. This time around, she might just be able to do it. Yeah, Ulysses, I wouldn't be shocked either. Yeah. Not gonna be shocked. James said, "Did you know that Bullet coached one of uh, Physio's fights? He sparred with her a lot. He said she spars pretty hard." Yeah, I think so. I think I watched a video where he was talking about that. I think that's her he was talking about, how she spars. And he says, she really lets go. Yeah, I mean, if you had both of them, you'd be content, right? Mark said you're going to catch that Ryan Garcia fight in Fortuna. I'm going to try to. What time does it start? Like 9 or 10? I'm going to go with Ryan. No, yeah, I think Ryan's going to win. I think Ryan came in heavier too. I think Ryan came in like 145 or something. So Derek Bailey said, okay, 9 p.m. Okay, Derek Bailey said, I think Maya or Chikagian would be great for Murphy next. Actually, Chikagian's already beat Lauren Murphy at 135, but yeah, it'd be something different. Yeah, YouTube user. Yeah, he chilling. I mean, you don't see him acting up. He good to go. Who wouldn't be, right? Right? They fight. They already know what to do. Make money. Antonina's a pilot. Valentina's one of the toughest. So they're in great shape. Derek said the prelims are on now. Oh, okay. Well, shoot. Let me check these prelims out, y'all. I'm about to get up off of here. Appreciate everybody chilling and coming through. Um, yeah, we'll be back on tomorrow a couple times throughout the day. Now I might jump on the afternoon tomorrow, but I'll definitely be on tomorrow at night. Maybe around like 7. Everybody said the prelims are on right now. Yeah, so let me check this stuff out, y'all. Yeah, make sure you subscribe if you haven't. Hit that thumbs up on your way out. And yeah, we'll do this again tomorrow. Like always, Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Shout out to the chat. Subscribe. Peace.